In this week's video, we have to ramp up security after a theft. I found myself back on the tools, and this is the first of the DS Weekly Mashup. If you're new here, subscribe. We're 10 away from 600. On every video, we put a like count. So on this video, I'm going to go for 35 likes in 48 hours. You've been smashing it on the last couple of videos. I've not uploaded for a couple of months, but we're back. Enjoy.
Morning. It is Monday and I'm in work early today. It's 6:30, especially for a Monday, but very busy day today. I've got about 9 surveys, so 1, I need to get prepped for that, and 2, over the weekend, yesterday, one of our neighbours texted me to say that he wants me to look at my CCTV because one of his customers' vans, because he's a mechanic, one of his customers' vans has got stolen from right next door to where one of our vans is. So I just want to see if any of our vans have been tampered with. But our CCTV is down the other end. We have got CCTV for this side, but it's not been set up yet. It doesn't look like. So this is about the spot where it got stolen from, and that is where our unit is. And that should have been collected a long time ago. We recycle our PVC with a company comes around and recycles it. They haven't been around for a couple of weeks, hence all that rubbish. It doesn't look like our van has been tampered with. We do have extra locks, things like that, and also I have bought for all the vans, but I've only managed to put it on one so far, is can't see it. Where is it? No. Anyway, I'll show you the back one. It's this new camera I've got, like, it tracks my face. Let me see. There we go. That. So as soon as you touch it, once it's armed, it will go off very loudly. So I'm going to have to get my finger out and get it onto the other 2 vans. But yeah, I'm going to go and check the CCTV now to see if we can see if anybody has been down. They reckon it was sort of Thursday, Friday that it got stolen, but he only told me yesterday on Sunday. So, but the people opposite have cameras, and there's a few other people down the other end that have cameras as well. So yeah, at least they want one of our vans. Right, on with the day. So yeah, it's a very busy day today. We've got 9 surveys by the looks of it. Let's have a look at the diary. Yeah, all over the place. So they start at 8, which is in an hour. So that means I'll be leaving in half an hour after a quick chat with the lads. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, a couple of final surveys. On a couple of doors. Yeah, big mixture today. I love getting in early before anyone else. It's makes me feel like I've already won. Today's going to be a good day. So looking at the YouTube channel quickly before I get cracking on a few emails, we're currently at 586 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. So I had like 8 subscribers over the weekend, and I've not even put a video out for like 6 weeks or something like that. So yeah, that's great. So the next one is 600. So get subscribing if you've not already subscribed. Right, I'm going to crack on with some emails. I'll tell you what is really satisfying. We've got this, I've mentioned it in the past, this CRM software, and my office manager sets me tasks and things like that, and then I set her tasks. And I had like 20 tasks last week or whatever it was, and I think she was away on holiday one day last week, and I had the main inbox, my inbox, and then there's like, we've got like a sub, an inbox off the inbox for other bits, and I just absolutely smashed all 3 of them in one day. So we proper got caught up. On my taskbar on our CRM software. Like I say, I had like 20 tasks. They've all been done apart from one. Tasks are like post-it notes. They're supposed to replace post-it notes. And then yeah, so let's just say I was working at home last night and I remembered something that our office manager needs to do today. I can set her a task from the software from my house, so I don't even have to come into the office, which is great. So yeah, one task left, which I can't complete until I've spoken to the customer, so I'm well happy with that, which frees me up to do other things. Right, a few emails to do. I've got 20 minutes to do it. I'm going to crack on. So yeah, that's all my surveys done for today. I think it was 8 in total, not 9. Smash them out. I tend to give, as a rule, 45 minutes per survey. That allows me to actually do the survey and then get to write it up, send it off to the supplier, and then get to the next one. Sometimes I'm only in and out in sort of 10 minutes, something like that. But that's done. I'm now back on my way to the office. See what awaits me there. Going back to, I've had a look at the CCTV. You can't actually see anybody enter the premises, like our area. So I think what they've done is gone round the back of all the units, snuck through, because all you can see is the van steaming off full pelt. So yeah, poor git. But the thing is, it's rife at the minute, van theft, tool theft as well, but nothing's ever done about it. You know, I've spent thousands on extra locks on all 3 vans, alarms, immobilizers, kill switches, things like that. And you know, some of these vans, I think they should come as standard. You know, I'd rather pay a little bit extra at the start than having to go through it all. You know, you buy a van and then you've got to rack it out, new locks, all that. It adds up, especially when you've got 3 vans like me. But there's nothing. The police will give you a crime number, but nothing is ever done about it really. And it's wrong. There's no deterrent for it, and it's ridiculous. You know, you can go to a car boot and there'll be loads of tools for sale. They're not that person's tools. They've been nicked from hard-working men and women, and it's taking, you know, food off their plates as well. It's ridiculous. Something needs to be done. I think there's actually a government thing at the moment where you can sign up and it gets debated in House of Commons, I think. I'm going to see if I can find a link for it, because something needs to be done. It's getting out of hand. You know, all the little, like your tools. Yeah, I could probably go and buy a new drill today, but it's probably 300 quid. But why should I have to? You know, I've worked hard to pay for tools that provide for
my family and things like that and pay my bills. And why should some little scrote come along and damage your van? If they damage your van, you've got that to pay for. Then it's off the road as well. You know, it soon adds up. All because they can't be asked to work. And yeah, it's wrong. Something needs to be done. Right, I am back to the unit. So today I find myself back on the tools, which is a rare occurrence nowadays. I'm on my way to Retford. A couple of months ago we fitted a composite door. It was a back door, and the customer wanted clear glass. She's now decided that she wants blinds inside the glass. So I've ordered another unit from Morley Blinds, who we are now trade partners with. So I'm going to, well, basically why I'm on the tools is because last week I messed up with a calendar. We used to use Google Calendar, but since we've moved to this new CRM software, the holidays didn't get copied over. So I was booking in work for 2-man jobs, and one of them was a bifold out at Retford, and this was just a fill-in job on the way back for the lads. Because one of the lads was on holiday, I've had to move that job, and the calendars had to be moved around. Long story short, I didn't want to mess this customer about. They've waited a while for this glass, so I'm going to do it. So yeah, I've changed units in composite doors quite a few times, but I think they've changed the way that the cassette is nowadays. And from what the lads have told me, it could be a 2-man job because of how the cassette is. But I'll show you on site. It should be there in about 10 minutes. So yeah, let's have some fun. So I've just been taking this out. Thought I was filming, but I wasn't. So for the last 5 minutes, you've missed me taking the case off, these screws. Basically, don't use an impact driver, use a drill. I've took a photo of the layout of these clips, so I know, because the bigger ones look like they go top and bottom as well. So the photo is there just to jog my memory. This is called a flip cassette. I don't know if you can see it. I've never used these before. I think it's a new style. This is where it's going to get tasty, I think. This is where I think you need 2 men. Because I think that external cassette may drop. So I'm going to get them all out apart from one. Right, so because I thought this was a 2-man job, I bought, because this is what I was talking about, this cassette goes on the outside, so that goes in, but there's nothing to hold it. So when you put your glass in and then you're trying to put the screws back in to hold the glass, that's just loose. So bought some duct tape to hopefully just hold that in place whilst I get the glass in.
Could have brought some clamps actually as well. I don't think I've got any big enough that will go around there though. You can tell I haven't done any filming for a couple of months. Keep forgetting to turn the camera on. So we've got the glass in now. I'm just putting the clips back on. It wasn't too bad on my own. The duct tape come in handy. I'm only tightening it up, not fully with this, just a little bit, and then I'll finish it off with that. Otherwise, you're going to end up going too much and then cracking the glass. We're getting there, we're nearly there. So that's all them in, all nice and tight. So that's all in now. All I've got to do is clean the glass. That's what we do. Just started using this foam cleaner. Works pretty well actually. And also when we've done a door, I always give it a bit of maintenance on the lock with this Lucian XM. That's from Ultian. Only use that on Ultian locks. Don't use WD-40, it will seize the lock. So that's done. Nice. So to operate these blinds, it's on a magnet system. So all the way up, just tilt that slightly, let a bit of light in. Turn it that way, and then all the way down. Done. Right, so I'm finished at Retford. I'm heading back to the office now. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea what that footage will look like. It was a cramped space. You can tell I've not done any filming for a good 6-8 weeks. Half the time I forgot to put the mic on. There was one time where I had the camera on and I wasn't even recording, so no idea what this footage looks like, so we'll have to wait and see. Whilst I was there though, because it's a bit of a cul-de-sac, there was a builder there doing an extension. He wants a price for a bifold and a window, and somebody else wants a replacement bit of glass, so nice. Cul-de-sacs are good for that, because when they see somebody getting some work done, and obviously with the van, all sign written, with windows and doors on, they get you round to have a look. So hopefully they'll come off as well. So back to the ranch. So back from Retford, been back a couple of hours now, caught up on quite a few emails, won quite a couple of jobs as well today, which is good. So I feel like I'm keeping on top of it and getting there slowly. You'll never be caught up. There's always something to do, especially admin wise. So once that's done, well, tomorrow I'm going to go over to the other unit, 2 doors down, and look at some stock, because stock is getting a bit out of hand at the minute. We've got an account with a place around the corner where we get all our silicons, trims and things like that. And the lads, it's like a free-for-all. You can tell they don't pay for it. So I've been in
to the other unit, and stuff that I obviously get the invoice, so I'm checking them. So stuff that we get, we've already got loads of upstairs in the other unit, so they're not obviously checking the stock levels, they'll go and buy some new ones. So this one's nice and light. So my job, I'm gonna this new camera, just playing about with it. So yeah, my job is to keep a better track on stock levels, because when you're spending anywhere between £800 and £1,500 a month on stock for the jobs and that, it soon adds up. So what I've done, I'm now in charge of stock and ordering and things like that. So Keen Tools, as you can see, we've had a big delivery today. So this is now in quarantine. The lads aren't allowed to touch it until it's been counted and put into our new system. So I know I keep banging on about this new CRM, but you can now input stock and things like that, and you can assign it to jobs, and then that'll keep charge of the, that'll keep in, what's the word? It'll keep stock levels anyway, so I know when to order stuff and things like that. So yeah, with me ordering online, and it near enough comes the next day anyway, depending on when you order it, I can keep a check. It's easier for me to just order it online and it arrives, whereas if I'm sending the lads to go and get stuff, they could be there gassing and talking for half hour or whatever, when they should be on site. So yeah, Keen Tools, found them on LinkedIn, or more rather they found me, and yeah, seems pretty good so far. Used them a few times, and it's just easy for me to order everything that I need online instead of the lads writing a list and me having to go get it, or them going and get it. Half the job's done. Delivery. Right. That's it for today. I'm going home. Right, so following on from yesterday about stock and things like that, this is the current state of the stock room. Basically, we've been in here about 10 months now, so everything got basically fired up here, not sorted properly. I mean, why are we keeping wood like that? So we appear to have a shelf full of wood. It's just an absolute shithole. So I'm going to spend a bit more time over the next couple of weeks going through a few things up here, because we've just got loads of stuff that we don't actually need. So, I mean, look at it all. Now, again, going back to yesterday with the stock order, I'm going to show you downstairs. I've counted it and it's wrong. Take two. So I'm now taking more of a charge of stock, which I should have been doing a while ago, but I ordered 4 tins from Keen Tools foam, but the tins of foam, they come in boxes of this size. I've got about 4 boxes of them, so instead of 4 tins, they've actually sent 4 boxes. So it looks like we're going to be having a bit of a foam party. Not the type that you want to get in your hair though, or anything like that. Although they have sent some Carlsberg as well. So we're definitely having a foam party with all this. So yeah, I've already been in touch with them. One of them things, isn't it? So that's going to last us quite a long time. What's going on with my hair today? It's absolutely ridiculous. So that's that. I'm going home. I've had enough today. It's 6 o'clock. Back tomorrow to do it all again. Right, so some of you may remember this job. Click up there to watch that video. So I'm back here today because, hello? No one's here. So I'm back here today. We fitted a bifold for this customer. We didn't provide the bifold. We don't normally fit stuff that isn't ours. But it was a favour for the builder who we do a lot for. So bifold's in, and when we were putting it in, a piece of the glass smashed. Well, to be fair, the glass was all stacked on top of each other on the floor like that, which is a no-no. So it popped on the day we were here, so it looks like we did it, but I know for a fact we didn't. So trying to get hold of this glass, this blind glass, it's from a place in Blackburn, and they don't do deliveries. So what I've said to the customer is, why don't you have the same blinds that we've put in here? These are from Morley. Like that, and they work a lot better than them ones, and we can obviously guarantee these as well. So that's what I'm here today to do. Measure up 3 units. We'll get some glass on order. What do we think to the new camera setup? Follows me around. It feels like I've got a cameraman with me. It'd probably help if I brought my tape measure. I'll just go get that. Right then, 3 units. So all 3 units are the same size. Sometimes this unit is about 5mm smaller to account for the lock-in, the gearbox. As you can see, this has dropped considerably. Been left a while, but also second-hand bifolds from eBay. No, not a fan. Like I say, we only fitted it as a favour to the builder. There's absolutely no guarantee with it whatsoever. So if it drops, if it doesn't work, there's no callbacks on us. So since the last time I was here, it doesn't look like a lot has been done. Let's just take a look outside. Let's have a look. Yeah, not a great deal has been done. But if you have a look,
So bifold, window, 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 window. That far one on the right, that was the one that was the one that was a bit of a faux pas. Well, not really. If you watch the last video of this house, the builder gave me the sizes, so I ordered them to that, and he signed off on it, and they were wrong. So, not too pleased about that, because it delayed the job quite a bit. We had to wait for the new ones. Lovely. Right then. Back to the ranch, I think. Lovely stuff. Yeah, in here, on this floor, all that glass was stacked on top of each other. You should never stack glass like that. So I'll show you why. See that one there? That's the blind. It popped. So when we took this one was on the bottom. I'm surprised it didn't break beforehand, but this one was on the bottom, and we took the top one off, and then it popped. So yeah. I mean, if you're spending all this money, just buy a new bifold. I know they're expensive, but you get what you pay for. I mean, for what you paid for it off eBay, it's not worth the money. It's a bag of shit. Right, back to the ranch. So we've had a delivery from our suppliers, and we're fitting this door on Monday, or we're supposedly fitting this door on Monday, and it looks to me like there's a few marks on it. So I'm going to attempt to try and clean it. If not, gonna have to send it back for a remake. And also, customer's not gonna be very happy. So I've just got some glass cleaner, because what you don't want on foiled products is solvent, as that will, if you use too much of it, it will bubble the foil and come away from the frame. That's not really doing anything, to be honest. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to send this one back. Let the customer down. But I would rather let the customer down than fit a faulty product. It's not faulty, there's nothing actually wrong with the door, it's just got a couple of marks in it and scratches, and you can tell that it's been done in transit, which it does happen. But what I'm trying to do at the minute is to help with one, cash flow, and two, as you can see, it's absolutely rammed in here. I'm ordering things, so the lead time in a minute probably on that door is like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, because of the colour. at the time I ordered it, I could have had it probably 3-4 weeks ago. But because of, like I said, cash flow and trying to keep this so we haven't got loads of things in here, items, I'm trying to get them, all our items, delivered the week before we're fitting them. But the only downside to that is things like this, we haven't got enough time to fix it or get a new one before we're due to fit it. So I may have to go back to the drawing board on that one and start ordering stuff 2 weeks before they're due on site. But like I say, as soon as this is delivered, we get invoiced for it. So just lately, to help with cash flow, I've started getting things the week before, we fit it the week after, we invoice the customer, and then we pay the suppliers. So yeah, Debbie Downer for a Friday. But I'll show you the damage. See here, look, there, bit there. Can't really tell in this light on that bit, but it is enough to, you know, someone's paying X amount for this door. You want it to be right first time. So, no, I'm going to have to reject that one, unfortunately, and we're going to have to let the customer down. So, we've reached the end of the week. We made it. But to add to the, well, you saw the door earlier, just to add to the misery, we ordered a load of flyers to obviously hand out and whatever. I signed it off, and can you notice anything different about that? That in particular? That is the old, like that. It's the old logo. It's got aluminium in the writing, in the logo, and it shouldn't have, because that's not our name anymore. So I have got a full box of leaflets that are no good. So they're going straight in the bin. What a waste of money that was. So it just goes to show, proofread everything properly before you okay it. So that's the end of this week. I'm actually going to be in tomorrow to do a little bit. Not sure what yet. But it's going to be a busy week again next week. So I want to get ahead, get cracking. So I'm going to do a bit in the showroom, which I haven't done for a while. That's been on hold for various reasons. So yeah, please subscribe. I know I think I asked this at the beginning of the video, but yeah, it does help the channel. We're nearly at 600, so let's get there in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, like this video. Click here to watch a video, a past video. Click somewhere here to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.